All right, Mary and I got a little greedy trying to catch a sunset, and we now have to go back 2 miles before the park closes in 30 minutes, or else we're living out here. Beautiful though. Last fight, just Mary and I.
Just the two of us.
Getting ready to have a little one join us. On our way to Phoenix. Here we are in Gates Pass, right outside of Tucson. Just came up here for our first sunset on day one, and it is pretty beautiful. Thank God.
Look at the
Cacti wherever you look.
terrain is quite different from anything we've ever seen.
Gonna be a fun trip, isn't it, Mary? All right, Mary and I are starting day 2 here at Saguaro National Park West. We are going to be hiking up to Wasson Peak. Should be about 8 miles, about 2,000 feet of elevation gain. So naturally it'll probably be about 15 miles and 5,000 feet, but we'll see. It's
I'm
a beautiful.
also 20 weeks pregnant, so
He's a trooper.
see how my body holds up here.
Goals for today are to see some cool cacti, which shouldn't be a problem, and hopefully see some animals.
Wildlife.
Wish us luck. Top of Wasson Peak. How high was it?
It was, what, 1,800 feet in elevation?
Yeah, I think we're about 5,000 feet above sea level.
Yeah.
It was tough.
It was
And
tough.
this mom-to-be is working hard, but it's beautiful. All right, Mary, we just finished it up. What's the verdict?
It was well worth it.
A lot longer, about a mile longer than what we thought it would be, so not too bad. But we are out of water, we're pretty beat, and we're headed to a nice resort to relax, so it's been fun.
Our beautiful Marriott Resort in Tucson, Arizona.
When Mary Beth and I decided that we were going to hit all of the national parks within our lifetime, we were under the impression that some of the parks may not have the flash or the style as some of the powerhouses like Grand Canyon or Yosemite National Park. But that being said, we knew that the journey had to be done, so we hopped in the car and we headed 6 hours east to see what one of the most recent national parks had in store for us. We are finally at White Sands National Park in New Mexico, and it is very aptly named. Nothing but dunes as far as we can see. What do you think, Mary?
I'm excited.
Gonna go catch a sunset
See a beautiful sunset.
do some picture shooting. This is great. And baby moons. Catching a sunset, New Mexico. We're the only people out here in this massive open space. What a mischief you would bring your darling. This is not all you're up for it before this is not all right, Mary and I got a little greedy trying to catch a sunset, and we now have to go back 2 miles before the park closes in 30 minutes, or else we're living out here. We're moving. Relying on these orange steaks to find our way home. Well, we did it. Don't have to live out here. Beautiful place.
While White Sands didn't have the iconic peaks or massive crowds, we ultimately found beauty in its desolation, and it inspired us to appreciate the unique characteristics each park has to offer. at Petrified National Forest.
Day 4.
Day 4.
Let's see what we got in store. Alright, morning of day 5. Got to
the Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon National Park last night. We decided not to go and see it. Get a good first impression this morning. So we're walking 1.5 miles to it since the buses are out of service, and let's see what we can see. Starting the Bright Angel Trail at Grand Canyon. It's going to be a weird trail where we're going down first and all incline on the way back.
There you go, Mike.
Let's do it. 4:30 in the morning, day 6. I don't even know what you can see, but we are hiking a mile out to catch a sunrise. We're excited.
We are excited. This will be worth it.
We are right on the edge.
Like, this is kind of scary. Would you please watch your step?
Let me go, boys, let me go. Push my boat from the highest cliff to the sea below. Rocks are waiting, boys, if rocks are waiting. Swoop down from the sky and catch me like a bird of prey. Now my feet won't touch the ground. Now my head won't stop. You wait a lifetime to be found. Now my feet won't touch the ground. Singing now my feet won't touch the ground. Now my head won't stop. You wait a lifetime to be found. Now my feet won't touch the ground. Now my feet won't touch the ground.
All right, we caught our sunrise. It was beautiful. But here's the trail that we climbed up this morning in the light. A little different. A lot of switchbacks.
A lot of elevation on the way back.
Yeah, it was not an easy trail, but it was awesome. We hiked all the way out to that corner out there. We'll be back. We're putting it in our video journal. One day we're gonna come back and we're gonna hike South Kai Bob Trail and then up Bright Angel with the whole family. It's about 16 miles and it's got our name on it.
I'm doing it.
Till then.
So another trip in the books. In total, we were in the car for about 20 hours and 1,300 miles. We ended up hiking 20 miles, and Mary Beth should be applauded for her efforts. We knocked another 4 national parks off our list, and we wholeheartedly enjoyed our time at each one of them. And as we sat there at our Grand Canyon sunrise, I had some time to reflect on our trip and our journeys ahead. And I found it ironic that when you find yourself in strange places where life is barren, or places that make you feel alone, or unfamiliar, or when you feel the most insignificant, do you truly make unforgettable memories? So that begs the question,